This paper airplane is called the Eagle, and I am going to teach you how to make it. We're going to take our piece of paper and fold it in half. It's very important to make sure that your folds are as accurate as possible, especially from the beginning. If you have an inaccurate center fold, it's going to cause the plane to be off from the get-go, which is going to cause problems the further along you go in the construction of it. Go ahead and open your piece of paper back up. Now we're going to take the top right corner of the piece of paper and fold it to the center line. Now make sure when you do this, you don't fold it directly on top of this center crease. You want to make sure you leave about 1 millimeter of space, or just about a hair of space, in between the edge of this corner piece and the center line. The reason we do that is to make sure that when we fold the paper in half later on, it doesn't fold on top of itself. Do the same thing with the left side as well. The most important part when folding the opposite side is to make sure that these two pieces line up. Now that we have our little house triangle shape on top, we're going to take that and we're going to fold it down onto our paper. Trying our best to make sure that these two center creases line up with each other. Now we're going to take the top right corner of the paper and fold it towards the center line, leaving about 1 inch of space from the bottom of the triangle. Try your best not to crease it right away when you're lining it up. If you crease it before picking the exact spot, it's going to cause an issue. So make sure to find where you want it to go. So I want it to be right there. I'm going to hold down that piece with my finger and then kind of slowly work in the crease, just like that. That's going to allow the most accurate crease in this portion of the plane. Now do the same step with the left side. Take the left corner, gently folding it over, and make sure we line it up with this corner right here. Perform the same step, hold it down with your finger, kind of slowly work in that crease. Once the paper starts to go, then we can go ahead and press a little bit harder. Recrease this side, and there you have it. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is fold this little triangle piece up on top of these two flaps to hold them down onto the plane. Now the nice thing with this plane is you can kind of play around with it. If you don't like the style of it or how it's flying, make it again and adjust where these flaps go. You can make the corner pieces line up with the center line higher or lower, causing this triangle piece to be bigger or smaller. Go and fold our paper in half. Now you can play with it a little bit here as well. When we fold the wings down, some people like to align this edge with the bottom right corner. Some people like to align this edge with the bottom of the plane. For this example, that is what I'm going to do, but like any plane, you can adjust it every time you make it to see which version you like best. So I'm going to go ahead and align this top edge piece with the bottom edge of the plane. So as you can see, there's a little bit of space in between this edge and the bottom right corner. Like I said, some people will bring this wing down even further to align it with this bottom right corner. That is going to make this plane even more lofty and more of a glider. If you have the wing skinnier, it's going to make the plane faster. Go ahead and flip our paper over and repeat that step. Just like so. And there you have it. There is the Eagle glider. Super fun plane. One thing with this plane, if you find that you're throwing it and it is quickly diving to the ground, just adjust the tips of these wings on the back to go up or down. So if your plane is diving to the ground right away, then the back of these wings up. And if your plane is going up and stalling and then falling, bend them down. And there you have it. There's the Eagle glider, guys. Thank you so much for watching.